Jai Shri Mataji, you are welcome today to our global morning meditation. Shri Mataji, please allow us to meditate on your divine being, and please guide us throughout this meditation. Let us all take our attention to our Sahasrara chakra. Here we send a feeling of love for our Divine Mother, and let us use our attention to bow down to Shri Mataji in our Sahasrara. Shri Mataji, we are so grateful that you have given us self-realization and you have shown us the path of our ascent to the state of spirit. Let us take the three Mahamantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahakali Triguratmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Karke Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swami Moksha Pradayami Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let us keep our attention on the top of our head to absorb the vibrations of the three mantras. In this meditative state, let us listen to Shri Mataji's divine words in a talk given by her divine voice.
Right side sympathetic nervous system. which is expressed by our subtle energy of Mahasaraswati, which gives us the power to act. By left side, we desire, and by using the right side, the power of Pingala Nadi, we act. I was telling you about the right side the other day. Let us see how our right side is built up. I'm sorry for people who have come for the first time, but every time when I start the introduction to the subject, again it becomes the same. But later on I'll explain to you about Surya. Now this right side Pingala Nadi is a very, very important energy-giving energy which makes us act and activate. Now this one is made of all the 5 elements. You know all the 5 elements that have created our physical being and our mental being. That's how it helps us to work out all our physical and mental problems, mental activities, and mental and physical growth. Now this being made by those 5 elements, when first time human being started thinking of doing some action about anything, say in India, they first thought, why not somehow or other reach to the principle of these elements, which is beyond physics, which is beyond chemistry. And to reach to that point, they thought it would be better if we try to invoke or to awaken the deities which are governing those 5 elements. This was a very big mistake though, I should say, because human beings, whatever they take up, they do not know where to stop. If you tell them that you have to clean your teeth every day, then they will go on cleaning it 12 times in 12 hours. You tell them anything, they will go so far that they will destroy the instrument which is supposed to be looked after. That's the nature of human beings. They cannot have breaks to themselves. They do not have common sense as far as balance in their life. So anything you give them, they become so mad after it that in Marathi there's a word is that they ultimately put ashes on their head to declare that I am dead now, I have become ashes. Like that, they get so frantic that even while doing this awakening of these principles, they forgot, lost their sight that we are after all spirit and not these elements. We are beyond that. We have to reach beyond that. All these elements are only useful for us to achieve a state in which we can create things and we can have more time to devote to meditation, to enjoy our self-realization. They got completely blinded by the advances they made on this side, which is in pure and simple verses materialism. They became so responsible, so efficient. First, in the Vedas, It's written the first stanza is such that by reading these Vedas, if you do not know your spirit, then it is absolutely useless. But this stanza they always close down, I think. Then they started worshipping those deities, this, that, exciting them, doing all ritualism and all that. And they just went into it headlong, absolutely headlong. They would not turn back. So by exciting these elements, they discovered the principles of these elements. For example, they discovered that gravity is the essence of the Mother Earth. But it is not. That is not the essence of the Mother Earth. That is the energy that is asserted by her, but her essence is her fragrance. They could not cross that limit where they could see really the subtle thing, which was the subtle principle of this energy of gravity, is the fragrance. All the fragrances come from her. Of course, man-made there are, that's different. But even the man-made are also coming from her. If you go trace the source, it up to the point, it is from there. Like that, they went on discovering the subtler, so-called subtler energies or the principles of these elements from the Vedas time. Then it became a science. People started studying physics, chemistry, this, that, understanding what was there before them by going into it and trying to find out what is it made of. For example, they went into atoms. They went into, say, molecules and things, and they tried to find out. And there they find the oscillation of the protons, and they find the oscillation of these atoms. They just can't understand now from where this energy of this oscillation is coming. They could not capture that energy, so they thought better use the energy. So they started using the energy. Now it has gone to such a limit of the whole thing is now I saw that microchips or something coming up. After some time, you won't be using hands or head or anything. It will be that microchips will be going on. But with this kind of a thing, with this extreme behavior, you will become a machine yourself, a slave of the machine. Today the petrol is exhausted, tomorrow electricity is exhausted, then what are you going to do? You don't know even to count 2 plus 2. So you are left without any counting. You will become the same primitive man. And I don't know what will you be doing, climbing on the trees and living like monkeys. I don't know what will happen. So all this advancement that you did has gone too far. But as a result of too much efficiency, too much responsibility, and all that, you became sort of addicted to it. And then with that, you started dominating other people. The machinery came in, with that you produced such a lot of machinery stuff that you didn't know what to do, so you had to find out markets where you'll sell them, so you started capturing other markets where you started selling them, and that's how all these economic problems and all these have started. There are developing countries, there are developed countries, all things going on in this mad world. All right. But we reach a point now where we realize that this machine has done something nonsensical within us. When we reach that point, we start thinking, now what are we to do? We have been very responsible, not you people, but your forefathers maybe, who went to fight the whole world and do this, and they had to be at right time, at right places, and do all sorts of things. By that over-responsibility, you became sort of fed up. You just didn't know what to do. For example, morning you wear a grey suit. The night you have to wear a tailcoat. Then if you have to drink your wine, you have to take a separate glass. And for that, it became too much messy. You said, throw them in the sea. Not going to have all this nonsense. We have collected all these forms and horrible things that have made us so rigid. That's how you try to throw away everything. But even then, when you throw away, where do you go? I mean, you have to exist. You cannot just hang in the air. So you said, now take another style. And another style is even worse. Much worse. Because then no responsibility, no respect, no understanding. So this power goes absolutely zero. You are tired very soon. I've seen, in the BBC and all that, young people, I'm a very old woman compared to them. After saying 2-3 words, they go down. Again, after saying something, this is very big acting these days. In any play you see a person say, what does it take to act for this kind of a thing? This is what is very common now. You notice it. The reason is you're tired. You're absolutely tired. Why? Because your brain is the same old brain. And you have taken a new life. You cannot adjust yourself to that. You say that now I'm sitting down doing nothing. I'm not going to be efficient anymore and all that I'm sitting down. The brain is going chuck, 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 morning till evening. How to stop this brain? This brain is working so hard, using up all your energy. You have no strength. So to counteract, you would say, let's take to some sort of a thing by which we go out of this madness. Let's take to something that takes you, as we call it, the right or the left side. Take something like, say, hashish, or something like another thing, LSD, to go to the right or to the left. Now what happens with that, you know very well. Now thank God you have realized also that was nonsensical also. That was no. These are two areas within us which are called as Adi Bhauti and Adi Daivi. Now the Adi Bhauti are the ones which take you to the left side, is the subconscious. And the Adi Daivi are the ones where you try to invoke the devas and all that on the right hand side. That one is the Adi Daivi, where we call it supraconscious. These two are of no use to human beings. Actually, they are not meant for you. They are meant for people who are dead souls, who are good for nothing. Now they cannot get realization. It's not meant for you. That's the area you should not reside. But you entered into these areas because of extreme natures. Some people, by going into these stuff, some taking to some sort of movements like mesmerism, spiritualism, and all sorts of isms. Some people onto the right-hand side, like taking to what you call these people who are racialists and all such organizations which are racialist and this and that and, all that kind of a people, like Hitlerish type. All this is nothing but is a kind of intoxicant which makes you forget the reality that you are a human being, that you have to become the spirit, that you are the spirit is the reality. Now the present trend in the Western life is very much set in this country, about which I am very much concerned. I've talked about to many people in person and also otherwise, that the quality of mind, because we are with the English, let's talk about the English. Quality of mind of English is excellent, I've said it always. And the young people of English have a very good quality of mind. But their heart is like this. They are frightened of what God alone knows, but they are frightened. Or they have taken this pose, I don't. Now to do any work also they are frightened. Supposing we put this color, then it may not match. If it doesn't match, doesn't matter. What does it matter? Because of those previous ideas, they are so frightened of doing anything. Though they say they have broken all those ideas and they have taken to a new liberated ways and all that. But this liberation is also another madness in which their fear has not gone. So the quality of mind of being the English Sahajogis and English people is excellent. If you talk to them, you will think you are talking to a scholar. I mean, no less than Shakespeare. They could be very well read. They will know about anything you ask them. What is this road? This is the road. No. What's the name of this road? This is the gentleman. Who was his grandfather? What he did? What was the gossip about him? Scandals, everything. You can get everything from them. They know everything about everything. Sometimes I'm amazed the way people know about things, about all the details as to how many women he had and how many wives he divorced and what he did and where he went and what he wrote. Take anyone. Take a writer or take an artist, take a hooligan or take a robber or anyone who has appeared on the newspaper as if they have drunk all the newspaper into their memory. The whole thing is so clear-cut in their mind that it's sometimes amazing. But if you tell them to fix one chair, never trust that chair. Never trust it. If you ask them to do anything, they'll tell you, all right, tomorrow at 7 sharp, I'll be there. Even if he comes after 7 days, thank your star. I've known people who have been done this to me. Now it's 4 years, I've never seen their faces again. They're supposed to be XYZ from Oxford and ABCD from Cambridge. They have got first class first and this and that. If you go into their rooms, you'll find it's a pigsty. You don't know where you have landed. I mean, you don't believe that it belongs to any educated person. There's no sense of responsibility left in their head. I mean, this energy that is working in the head, if it is not put into a responsible channel, no wonder we find every third person is a paranoid. Something wrong with the brain. What is wrong with the brain is that so much energy is here and you are not channelizing it at all. Why? What ways are we to channelize it? Even after realization, I find people have no respect for anything. Sometimes it's more surprising that with all this brain activity going on, they get all the satisfaction from the spirit. They are raising the kundalini, all that, but they have lost that capacity to be responsive. And that's why in Sahaj Yoga also they are not responsive.
Let us keep our attention on our Sahasrara for a few moments. Now we place our right hand on Mother Earth. Our attention is first on our heart. Mother, please open my heart to Sahaj Yoga. We move our attention to our Muladhara chakra. Shri Mataji, we are so grateful to you that you awakened Shri Ganesha in our Muladhara chakra. Shri Mataji, please make us pure and innocent as we are the Spirit. Mataji, please make us pure and innocent. Shri Ganesha mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let us meditate a few moments on the presence of Shri Ganesha in our Muladhara chakra. When we meditate on a deity, we feel grateful for having the deity awakened in our chakra. Now let us bring our right hand back on the lap. We check the vibrations in our left hand. And then the vibrations in our right hand. As Sri Surya is also the energy of our right side, let us bend our left hand towards the sky and take our attention to the right side. Mataji, you very are Shri Mahasaraswati and Shri Hanumana. Please purify our right side. Please purify our actions, our thoughts. Purify, please, all the 5 elements in our body. We bring our left hand back on the lap. Place our attention to our Svatisthana chakra. Shadaji, you verily are Shri Brahmadeva and Shri Saraswati. Please bless us with pure knowledge and pure attention. Let us send a feeling of love to the deities in our Svadhisthana chakra. Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We raise our attention to our Nabi chakra. Shri Mataji, you verily are Shri Lakshmi and Shri Vishnu. Please bless us with peace, balance, generosity. Let us express our love for Shri Mataji in our Nabi chakra. Let us love her presence here. We raise our attention to our central heart. Our attention goes deep inside the chest. Shri Mataji, you verily are Shri Durga, our Divine Mother, and Shri Jagadamba. Please bless us with complete confidence. Please bless us with complete fearlessness, courage, and valor. Let us send the feeling of love to Shri Mataji in the form of Shri Durga in our heart. Now we raise our attention to the Vishuddhi chakra. Shri Mataji, you verily are Shri Radha and Shri Krishna. Please bless us with a state of detachment, with a state of witness, and with the awareness of the collective consciousness. Let us send a feeling of love for Shri Mataji in our Vishuddhi chakra. Our attention goes to our Adya chakra, deep inside the brain, not on the forehead, inside the brain, in the middle of the brain. Shri Mataji, we are so grateful that you incarnated on this earth in the form of Shri Jesus and Shri Mary Mahalakshmi. Please bless us with the power of forgiveness, the power of forgiveness which is the state of the pure spirit, pure consciousness. Let us send a feeling of love to Shri Mataji in our Agya chakra. Now let us place our attention to the whole central channel, from our Muladhara chakra to our Sahasrara, and let us try to love, respect, and worship the presence of Shri Mataji here in the form of our Mother Kundalini. Our attention raises naturally on the top of our head, on our Sahasrara. Shri Mataji, you verily are Shri Kalki, the power of our ascent the state of spirit. Our Sahasrara is the brain. Let us become aware of the brain, and let us send a feeling of love for the presence of Shri Mataji in our brain as Shri Kalki. Our emotion, our feeling of love is dissolving in the collective consciousness in a state of silence. Our brain is opening, our Sahasrara is opening, and we enjoy the blissful state of thoughtlessness. If a thought arises, we replace it with a feeling of love. Become aware we become aware of a very delicate feeling of joy that covers our brain completely. We feel the good vibrations in our brain as our brain is fully opened. Our Sahasrara is fully opened. Our consciousness expands and becomes infinite. This consciousness is nothing but love, pure love. And our love covers the whole humanity. Shrimataji, please raise the collective consciousness to the higher state of pure love. Let this love destroy the whole negativity. Thank you, Shrimataji, for having risen us to such a beautiful level of pure love and joy. Please Bless us with these pure states throughout the day. Thank you, Shri Mataji, forever and ever. With deep respect, let us all bow down, raise our kundalinis and take pandan. Thank you for joining this morning meditation. Jai Shri Mataji.